Hello, hello, hello. We are back. We're gonna hit all the buttons we usually hit to start off stream. We're doing Honkai Star Rail again tonight, like we did last night, because I definitely haven't been on it all day, and it's definitely not a deal problem. But it's cool. It's fine. But it's really fun, and I'm a little late for game dev stuff tonight. Oh yeah, second day playing. Somebody say Fate. Yeah. Okay, cool. Fixed it. And then we should have the other laptop running that. Go in and hit these things again. And then shut this. And then go down here. And let's get rolling again. But no, this is just, it's been too good. It's been too freaking good. And I've been on it like constantly because it's really good. So we're gonna do more because I feel like it, and I honestly feel like it'll make better content. Playing something that I'm deeply engrossed in rather than like trying to power through game dev work when I feel like crap. So we will be doing that Monday. We will be going back to Heroes of Elmira work on Monday. Okay, sweet. Let's get up and rolling, shall we? If it would please. There we go. We're doing the thing. We're going. We're in great shape. We got this. Okay. So we've been doing some story stuff, but nothing too insane since last time. We just got to this ice planet with like a whole undercity, overcity kind of vibe going on. You can see it up there. Doing some typical rebellion shenanigans as we should. Um, so we're gonna make sure that my frame rate isn't gonna friggin' die again for whatever reason. Should be fine. I don't see why you'd have any more problems than you had last night, but we will see about that real quick. Okay, go to medium, because we set it to medium last time, and it was fine. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Cool. And then I found the auto dialogue button, which is pretty good. You're back. How did it go? Are you tired? How did Oleg treat you? Oleg being our resistance leader friend. That's true. Although Oleg usually looks quite serious, he takes good care of everyone. Love to see it. Must be exhausted after running around the whole day. Take a rest in your room. I'll bring the food over when it's ready. Very nice. You're welcome. We're all friends now that you're staying at the Goth Grand Hotel. Oh, and I almost forgot. How did you find the bed and pillow? And what about the room temperature? Is the GMR furnace working? Need anything, let me know. Cool.
You're back. I've
Oh,
heard
cool.
from Wildfire that you helped resolve that whole situation with Svarog. Amazing. It must have been exhausting. Please have some food and get a good night's rest.
We beat up a giant robot. It was awesome. We will likely be beating up more giant robots in the near future. Yeah. We'll just get a move on. Oh, yeah. We did get a couple new peeps up in here. Not much has changed since last night, though. I just figured I'd show We got a couple new people, but we're not really using them right now, which might be a bad idea, but we're getting by. A wave of tiredness comes over you, reminding you that you haven't rested in a long time. Even though this terrible dream won't wake you up this time. That's not ominous at all. That's definitely fine.
Over there. See that? That used to be the worst street in Rivet Town, and it's also where I grew up. My friends and I used to wander those streets, thinking about where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage. There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
That sounds nice.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
Yeah, Miss High Society.
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld is difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
What I meant was... I kind of envy you, Zila. For as long as I can remember, my days have been an endless cycle of studying, etiquette lessons, and training. Every day, all I hear is, "Remember who you are, Bronya. This is against the Architect's admonishments, Bronya. Ladies shouldn't use such foul language, Bronya." Some may envy this kind of life, but I have felt trapped. When every choice and every goal has already been made for you. Probably can't imagine how that feels.
No, I can't. But more importantly, what kind of foul language were you using?
In the name of the Architects, I shall stick this spear into your nostril.
That's it? Oh, that's nothing. Looks like I'll have to teach you some underworld slang before you go back.
No, that won't be necessary.
It'll be better than poking people's nostrils, at least.
Aw, this is nice. I hope everybody makes it out of whatever the hell's about to go down.
I never thought that I'd be here having a heart-to-heart with the future Guardian. As a kid, I didn't meet many people who lived in the overworld. I only heard stories from the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
Oh, also, Tristan, thanks for checking the audio. The audio that's the same settings as last night, because we're doing the same thing, so I just clicked the on button. But I appreciate the work.
There was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the same festivals. Even though times are different now, things like the joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people, these precious things must certainly still connect us all. There is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds. We can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided, when we could stand side by side against the Eternal Freeze and the Fragmentum.
I'm not like you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But if that's the future you want, I'm willing to build this bridge with you.
Thank you, Zila. Your trust is very important to me.
Speaking of which, what are you going to do next? What Svarog revealed must have made quite an impact, huh?
Yes. I thought I was prepared for anything, but as long as I am the Guardian's successor, those truths will come out sooner or later. But why does my mother hide it from me, and why does she want me to hunt down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It doesn't make sense. I thought it over. There's only one thing I can do. Go ask her directly.
Because that'll end well.
Hold on. You're not really going, are you? Alone? You can't. This plan is...
I've already thought it through, Zila. I am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change.
Oh, great.
Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I must face my problems head on. Even if...
Bronya.
This is for you, Zila. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If I am unable to see you again, they'll know what to do.
Okay, I understand. You've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say that will change it. But remember this. If you run into trouble, I will come to save you, no matter what.
Then I'll be waiting
Well,
for
that's nice. Especially considering you two were at each other's throats like an hour ago.
Did you come to this spot when you were a child?
Of course. I just didn't appreciate how nice it was at the time. Very nice.
That's nice. Yeah, hopefully,
That's a good sleep.
oh,
I should go meet up with March and Danhong.
sure. Seems as good a plan as any. The teammates that we don't bring anywhere. What do we got? Oh. Quick. Yeah. What is this again? Oh, yeah. Just recipes for stuff. Sure. Alright.
Took you long enough, sleepyhead. We've been waiting all day. I've noticed that our sleep routines don't match up. You either keep getting up in the middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out.
Real.
Unacceptable. You gotta
That's
work on
very
it.
real, though.
Did you have a dream again last night?
That's an interesting question.
So that's why you slept for so long.
Well then, let's go find Wildfire to discuss her next move and see if they have any new discoveries.
Okay.
Let's go! I can't wait to finally get back above ground.
Where have you been?
Okay, which way? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look who's here. It's the Banus Farag, the big hero of the underworld.
Oh yeah, this guy. He's
The other
kind of a
heroes,
swindling
Danhong and
prick,
Mark
but
7.
Were those
he's
lines rehearsed?
kind of vibes, so we
Where's
tolerate him.
Is she
I
here?
think.
She has a bunch of other things to attend to, so I hope you don't mind talking to this old man instead.
Your lips don't move.
On behalf of Natasha. By the way, sorry for keeping that whole thing about her being the actual leader of Wildfire a secret.
I don't think it matters.
I'm glad you don't mind. Natasha is always cautious, but she has no ill intent.
Sampo's got the drip going, dude.
She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
Like, that's gone well.
I brought you down. I can take you back up, free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Mm,
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
I was gonna say.
This time, we'll go back through the furnace core.
That's... Okay.
That would be problematic and dangerous. We should go through the furnace core.
I don't think that sounds like the best idea.
Strider, just be a good guide.
Hold on. What about Bronya? Why isn't she here?
She already went back.
Oh, yeah.
As you know.
Solo mission.
She has some things to
Definitely a good idea.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
Exactly.
Yeah, she does her own thing. We're good. We all do our own thing.
Completely understand.
It's kind of a miracle this all
Trying to solve the problem.
worked out so far.
Oh, right. Rania told me to give you this.
She left us a letter. Could this be one of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
I don't know that opening a letter is...
Open it.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think... By the time you read this letter, I should have returned to the overworld and be on my way to see my mother. I apologize for not telling you of my plan. I was afraid that you would strongly object, which might sway my resolve. Madame Cocolia raised me up, and I will never be able to repay her kindness. She taught me countless life lessons and virtues, as well as how to defend Belobog and its people. Even though she's lately made certain decisions that puzzled me, I can't let go of all the precious memories I have with her. I must communicate my point of view and thoughts to her honestly, and seek to arrive at a mutual understanding with her. This is my goal as a daughter, but also my duty as a Silvermane guard. But I'm aware of the risks I might face on this journey, so if I fail to win my mother's approval, or if something happens to me, please forward this letter to the Landau siblings and ask for their help. Serval and Jeopard are honorable people with enormous power in Belobog, and I have complete faith in them. I'm sure they'll unreservedly help you in your search for the Stellaron once they see my seal and handwriting. Bronya Rand.
Brother and sister Landau.
I didn't realize they
Brother
were...
must refer to Japard, but who could the sister be? Oh, Serval! So
I didn't realize they were siblings.
She gave it some good thought. But whatever's going on in that Supreme Guardian's head, even Bronya might have trouble understanding. Sampo, do you know the Landau siblings?
Landau. Yeah, we're old friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister? Much scarier. Yeah, today's supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right now.
Okay.
Set out at any time. Just come find me when you're ready.
Probably ready now, I think. Trailblaze Guide. Calyx is an experiencing simulator. Raise your Trailblaze level. Once your Trailblaze level is high enough, the Equilibrium Trial will become unlocked. You can use that to raise your Equilibrium level. We should do that. Continue after oh, okay. So I gotta go power up. Okay. Oh god. Hey everybody. What have you got? Received this message. And then quick. What do you need? What's the deal? Seeing a lot of patients and hasn't slept for days. Can't you did a great favor for her recently, but can I ask you to check in on her again just to make sure she's all right? Sure. Totally. The one doctor in this entire city, seemingly. On it. Sizable bounties on offer. Sure. Not even if oh, cool. Whatever. Probably outsider. Finally got your contact. I have something to tell you. Boss Scott has been talking every day about how we need to try some new business models. He's quite worked up about this. If you have time, can you chat with him? I'm telling you, you can make a ton of money. I don't know that I've ever met you. I don't remember you. Host of the Fight Club. Okay. Anyway, go talk to him if you have time. Cool. What? Okay. Cool. Oh god. Okay. Cool. Where am I? Take ultimate to the face. Okay. Get to the point. You know that whole embezzling thing? Embezzling thing? Huge piles of parcels at the reception hall. All of them are addressed to your young lead researcher. Goodness gracious. So this is where all the money has gone the whole time. No wonder the budget's been so tight. Just hold your horses. Let's not rush to throw accusations around yet. We can't just rely on your words. Where's the evidence? Evidence? Did you see the huge pile of parcels at the reception hall? Yeah, you already said that. And they're actually addressed to her? How else if she brought them? If she bought them under the space station's name, she'd have to declare it on record. Maybe she paid for them herself? Who on earth can afford those things on their own money? Arlen saw him acting weird. Maybe since you brought it up, maybe I have seen Arlen acting weird. Now it all adds up. Yeah, this doesn't seem to actually be going anywhere. Believe what you want. Oh, no way of spinning this one. It's practically an open secret that Arlen was a crony brought in by that little Asta girl. Okay, are we gonna get to a quest? I'm just acting all suspicious. That's all I said. I'm actually covertly investigating the source of her assets, but it isn't the time to reveal everything yet. Just you wait. Within days, there will be a major story in the space station. That better be the case. Okay, sure. Hook, what's up? 1, 2, 3. Are you the honorary member of the Moles? I am Pitch Dark Hook the Great. I borrowed Julian stuff to message you. I'm not good at typing yet. It's so difficult, right? I need your help. Come find me and don't ever tell that old witch, otherwise you are done for. Okay. Cool. Missions. We've got quests for days. Simulated universe seems like a good place to go first, because it's also good. It was one of the things that listed as like real good XP, so might as well give it a shot. Okay. Oh wait, it was for World 2. Let's do World 2. First time clearance reward. We get another one. Abso-freaking-lutely. Recommended level's 25, but we got everybody up to 30, so we're good. Let's do... Sorry, my charger for my laptop I run my stream manager through is all kinds of whacked. So, yeah. Okay. Run it. Let's do this. 1-star blessing or cosmic fragments. 1-star blessing for now. I don't really know. Effect hit rate after being hit to gain a shield. Follow-up attacks, absolutely, because we do a shit ton of those. What is your deal? Get him. Okay. We're in it now. We got this. Okay, sick. And then you just... Kaladbolg? That took all of about 4 seconds. You stand in a vast expanse of whiteness and raise your head. You see a tall, valiant figure like a crowned prince striding across the fragmentum. The dazzling stellar wind wavered. You see them drawing a bow, and then they suddenly leap into the distance. You clearly see them coming, but after a moment only a shadow remains. Lan, the hunt, Herta whispered. Don't be in a daze. They are ahead of you. Hurry up and call them. You find yourself unable to move at all. It's like they've nailed you to an invisible wall, and you don't even know when they made the move. You struggle and say their name, and... It's a turn-based game. You have to deal with me one time before you can go. No, your name is Lan. They ignore you and in the blink of an eye disappear from your sight. Don't be too discouraged. I'll increase their social attribute next time. Herta was a little disappointed. They moved too fast, but I was able to intercept some of their information. They're probably not very familiar with Akavele. A moment passed, and she added, perhaps they only have their enemy, the Abundance, on their mind. Yeah, Yoyoshi, the Aeon of Abundance. The kindest being in the whole universe, probably also a monster. They would heal everything they see, and be it small as an atom or as large as a star system. Perhaps they can solve your Celeron problem for you, she adds jokingly. Cool. What do we got? Defeats an enemy. A target enemy. Restore some HP. Energy attack increases when they act consecutively. That sounds really good for Emiya. Let's do this. Okay. Get him. Yeah. Alright, sick. And Khaled Bulk? We love to see it. We love to see it. Regenerate energy when they apply freeze. Blessings of Remembrance the team has. The lower the enemy target's freeze resistance. Yeah, give me shields. I like shields. Oh, shit. Ah! I fucked it up? Okay. It's fine. Yeah, you can go first. It doesn't make any difference to me. Bye! I don't even know that I need to ult right now, actually. Nice. I will take it. Character skill and ultimate deal increased damage against frozen enemies. Ice damage taken by enemies can infect adjacent enemies. Shielded characters receive reduced damage. Sure, because we can give everybody a shield. Give me fights. Let's do some more violence. Oh shit. That'll do. I was gonna try and get back and shoot him to trigger it, but that works too. Get him. Get him, Archer. Nice. Ooh. The loop. What? I don't know that I've ever had it go on that long. That was awesome. More Blessings of Elation the team has, the higher the follow-up attack damage becomes. Delay enemy action on break. Sounds really good right now. More fights. It's been easy enough thus far. Whatever. I think I had, somebody who could get weakness off on him, but it really didn't matter. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Hit him with the AoE. Me and my baseball bat have got this. Oh, sick. Okay. Team practically runs itself, man. Jeez. Hang on. Okay. Crit rate upon entering the battle. Speed increased until they're attacked. Ooh. Follow-up attacks. Awesome. More follow-up attacks. Love it. Elite? Okay. Okay, sick. Probably Herta needs to trigger this one, I would think. Get that starting weakness. Oh, yeah. No, we got this. Sick. And bada bing. There's one.
Let's make it quick.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just hit and farm skill points for right now. Honestly. Yeah.
My strength is not what it was.
Yeah, we're gonna hit it.
Its mountains grow. Dragon!
Hey Sakura, welcome back. Is the game lagging or is the stream lagging? Could very well be both. Hold on. we will address what we can as quick as we can. I think I might need to finish the battle before I can get all of that, or get my settings down. But we're gonna decrease some graphic settings a little bit just in case. But it's so weird because I'm running it like with the exact same settings I was running it with last night. So in theory, there shouldn't be any extra issues going on.
Dragons, obey calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Let's go.
But either way, that should help a little bit, I would think.
You must be honored to meet me.
Oh god. Okay. Not quite enough to be meaningful.
Incoming.
I think we just rush him at this point. Yeah, last night was laggy as well. Yeah, we'll lower some settings and flip some dials and see if we can't get it a little cleaner. Okay, yeah, it is coming up a little choppy on my replay, so I'm gonna see what I can do. Hell yeah. Simple as simple does. Entering a battle, stackable shield, follow-up attack, deal aftertaste damage 1 to 3 times. The enemy currently has their weakness broken, deal that damage 1 extra times. I think we take that one. Okay. Oh, you're kidding. Okay, hang on. Main menu? No. Maybe I just can't mess with it in here. That kind of blows. I guess not. We will finish this, and then we will try and see what we can fix. Yeah, game's a little choppy. Yeah. We're gonna boost... what? Purchase a 2-star blessing. Yeah! Blessing obtained. Thundering Chariot. Nice. Is this gonna be fire and air? I mean, I don't really have an answer to that, so we'll just hit it. Recommend just turn off shadows? Okay. Yeah, I will check that out soonest it'll let me mess with my settings. Receives a shield, small chance to remove a debuff, gain shield when they apply freeze. We'll just do this. Increase damage from ults on frozen enemies. Oh, cool. Found it. They just moved my buttons around. Shadow quality off. We'll see how that does. I think that's better. Oh, okay, cool, nice and easy. Hits an enemy, they regenerate a massive amount of energy. Sure. Still a bit choppy, but much better. Okay. If any other wondrous ideas arise, let me know, because we could always. I think I can still tweak it a little bit lower. Because we're definitely okay. What do we need? Lessons and remembrance. We got a good amount of those, I think. So we'll do that. Let me graphics quality. We'll set it to low and then shadow quality off, and try that, and just decrease like everything a little more. And look bad on the lowest graphics. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. We'll do very low, and then just do shadows off completely, and that should help. We love gambling. We do, Nick. Okay, what occurrence? What do we got? Simulated universe. You reach an Elway-style tavern with a lively atmosphere. You order a cocktail concocted with Marion oranges and palm cinnamon. Then you observe the crowd. Everyone is wearing a mask and has different body sizes. From this, you know it is a tavern where the masked fools gather. Welcome to the Tavern World's End. Bragi, the bartender, bows deeply to the patrons and continues. We only serve customers with a sense of humor. I'm keeping with Aha's will. We will have some fun next. Mr. France and his team of bodyguards will be the next to join the arena. His opponent will be Avila. Him and his mercenaries are burly and not to be underestimated. Who else is coming? Who's up for the 78,201st round? Used to hate simulated universe. It's been fine. I think it feels a little similar to like Slay the Spire for me, where it can get a little grindy, a little repetitive, but overall I think the combat's fun enough to be fine. Especially if you complete the challenge. Blessing of the Hunt. Enter battle and obtain all rewards. I mean, obviously, right? Like we just go in and we beat the crap out of them. I think it's a pretty simple little equation we got here. Hit him. Hammer. Okay. Okay, these guys are actually kind of tough. Okay. Yeah, we need that shield up and we need it up soon, buddy. Okay. Alright, sure. Okay. I think we knock this guy out, because he'll AoE, right? He'll have splash damage? Okay, cool. Chains of Destruction. Hit him. Alt Archer on... We'll hit this one. God, it's so gorgeous. Okay. Rattle them, boys. We gonna get the loop? We are. And now we watch them just spin in a circle for a minute. Hell yeah, they are. As are kneecaps. Get them! And that did not do as much as I'd hoped. But it is fine. Get him. Again. Hammer. Okay. Is it finally your turn? It is. Yeah, you're locked on, so buff yourself. Yeah. Ugh. Sweet. Still kind of unclear what taunt does. I guess we'll find out. Oh, okay, just target lock. I'll take it. I feel like this is more of a guaranteed kill, so we'll just do that. Sick. I don't know if the using her skill would do more break, because I think for her it's like about the same numbers. Did that do anything meaningful? Okay, the dragon did, that's for sure. We're probably gonna want to shield up again here in a minute. Yeah, okay. Get him. Get this man. Okay. God. Yeah, the welfare units in this are actually kind of cracked. And I'm really about that life. Oh, I did not. I meant to shield up, but maybe it'll be enough. I hope. It appears to have been. Okay, so that'll be... It's not that hard in the beginning. Even the hardest one, difficulty 5, isn't that hard. Cool. Yeah, I mean, nothing so far has given me, like, a real challenge, I don't think. It's just been how quickly can I reduce whatever I'm facing to ash, and not necessarily, like, am I worried about anybody dying or anything like that? Every time a certain number of turns have passed, the current character's action is advanced forward by 100%. Sure. Ultimates are considered follow-up attacks. Yes! That one's always huge. Okay. Enemy looks really powerful. There seems to be something wrong with this enemy's data. You can't apply real-world experience to this kind of enemy. Be careful. Okay. Get him. Hopefully weakness helped. I mean, a bit. Not as much as I maybe wanted it to, but that's probably fine. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright. Okay. Yeah. And then... hopefully we don't lose anything crazy? Oh, okay. Great. Action economy. How am I gonna... I mean, I think it would... Who's next? Okay. Maybe it is the best call to actually farm a point so I can just start hitting people with AoEs.
Let's make it quick.
Okay. Yeah, another one, and then that'll give me an ult that we can use to do the same thing. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Okay. Oh, it's just him again. Nice. It's nice that it's versatile like that. Yeah, okay.
My purpose has always been to protect.
Yeah.
Shatters, heaven trembles.
Give it a quick shield up. Oh, cool. Ult's charged. Nice.
Obey calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Okay, cool. Nobody's dead. We're good. Locked onto allies. Wind shear. Alright. So that's gonna charge the ult. Maybe we do a decent amount of damage? I hope. Okay, yeah, pretty good chunk.
Let's go.
That's not gonna do anything meaningful. Okay. We're gonna... yeah. Skill him just for the added points. I don't want to die. So we'll re-up our shield. However we can. Oh. Oh, okay. Because that removed debuffs, didn't it? Okay. Got it. Now, it's game mechanics, man. They're starting to click. That might be like one of the first fights that I've ever actually like thought about at all. Attack after. Cool. Sure. Respite. Not that we really need it. I mean, probably helpful. Whatever. Yeah. Give me Enhance 2 random blessings. Sure. Let's do another random encounter. What do we got? We've got, you're in a vast grassland and the sky is speckled with clouds. Everything is a pixel drawing. You look down at your hands to find them pixelated cubes. You're wearing a pixel watch on your wrist. With your pixelated thumb, you press down on the watch. With a bang, your clothes change into overalls. Okay. You stare at the pixel blocks floating in the air as vintage electronic music plays in the background. A group of pixel ants crawls on the ground in a formation that reads, "Welcome, Mr. Jibao the Radish." Who is Mr. Jibao the Radish? The ants quickly form several pixel characters that read, "That's you." You decide to ignore the ants. On a pixel cloud that drifts in your direction, you see some words written in crayons, produced by Herda. Thanks, Herda. You realize you've been attacked by the curio Dice of Dimensionality Reduction. You are now part of the graffiti, casually drawn by Herda with crayons, on the wall of the simulated universe. You kick a brick in exaggeration, and a gold coin emerges. A pixel gold coin emerges. You want to figure out how to get back to the simulated universe. You may climb out from the pipe on your left or hop onto the brick from your right. We'll just take the fragments. You've eaten a gold coin left behind by a trailblazer. The gold coin splits into 2, then into 4. It constantly divides and proliferates, giving you a surprising windfall. You proceed and see a pixel question mark on which you hang your hat. Obviously, this is a save point. You can continue the game later on. Okay. I'm gonna go fight people now. Ooh. Yes. How much did that fuck him up? I mean, significantly, but not too crazy. Oh my god. They just keep forming a circle, dude. It's nuts. Shielded characters increase their attack based on the max damage that can be absorbed by their current shields. Yes! Respite again? Seriously? Ooh, boss time. Nice. What do you got? Where's the one that... Or don't I have one, the alt one? Oh, yeah. Use that. And buff this one. Sure. Why not? Let's go break some shit. Okay. This one will get me that weakness. Might as well.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond?
Open it with an alt seems pretty strong. Okay.
I'll endure.
Locked on. Okay, cool. We'll just turn on double for a minute. Okay. Nice. Yeah. We'll take this guy out. Or not. Not's cool too. Or let me think. Yeah. We'll just hit this one normally. Oh, sweet. It was enough. Ult it? Sure. Might as well. Hammer. Okay. Yeah. I'll help with breaking on both of them. Might as well.
My purpose has always been to protect.
Yeah.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Oh, cool. We're all aggroed now. Okay. Single target. Oh, yeah, I'm out of skill points. That's cool. Maybe this is enough. It was, in fact, enough. Awesome. Phase 2. That's new. Okay. Okay. No. Yeah, might as well. Okay. Maybe this will get us somewhere. Most bosses have phases. Yeah, I mean, I would hope so, because it's like, especially with a character like Archer, who just like melts 80% of the bosses I've encountered so far. Like, having a fight with a little more going on is always nice. Some have 2, some have 3. Nice. I'm a real sucker for boss fights, honestly. Just in any game. Okay, so we got lock-on stuff going on. Yeah, that seems like a good call. Yeah. And then this will give us some AoE. Nice. Fingers crossed. Because I'd rather not get blown up. Was that enough? That definitely was. Hell yeah. Oh, nice. Didn't even need the ult. Okay. And we're done. Hit our level goal, too. The newest boss right now doesn't have an HP phase, but rather switches between 2 modes that do different attacks and stuff. That's sick. That's so cool. We got another Herda. Nice. Was World 2 difficult? Piece of cake. Well, the simulated universe has an ability tree system. I'm debating whether to enable it. If I do, you'll gradually grow stronger in the simulation, but I can't say whether that's for sure whether that's a good thing. You'll try it out at first. Cool. Ability tree. Nice. Ability points can be obtained. Use ability points to activate abilities and gain powerful buffs. That boss is probably the hardest boss right now. Cool. I'm really looking forward to like things ramping up. I don't feel like there are a lot of games where I look forward to hitting the wall in the same way that I quite am with this one. Just like seeing how things upscale. During combat in the simulated universe, actively consuming energy might lead to path resonance. Okay, so yeah, I mean, again, the gacha game that I'm like the most into is Fate Go, and the problem with Fate Go, in terms of difficulty, is that they kept power creeping servants to the point where everything in the game was trivial if you have like decent units. And then the only way they could like add more difficulty to it is say make the enemy indestructible, and then your response to this enemy refuses to take damage is I'm going to use the ability that gets rid of indestructible. And then they wrote an ability that gets rid of the ability that gets rid of indestructible, and they just keep building around that in circles forever. And adding more health bars to things and just bigger health bars. So a lot of the late game content is either you win it instantly because you just hit them with your ultimate attack as hard as you can, or you end up in like an hour-long slugfest. Sounds complicated. I mean, it can be, but the thing to keep in mind with that is it is like late game. And a lot of the gameplay in that is just hit 3 buttons in the right order. But, you know, it definitely, from a design standpoint, can feel a little wacky when they're just like, yeah, and now this guy, you know, the ability that this guy has a shield that protects them from every attack, and you're like, okay, cool. I use the Uno reverse card, and they're like, I also use the Uno reverse card because we couldn't think of a more creative solution to the problem. HSR also has power creep. I mean, I think it's kind of intrinsic to every game where you're continually releasing things to an extent. You either have to be adding completely new mechanics and completely new strategies and options every time, which can get exhausting, or you make things that are slightly better than what you have right now, and that pushes. Those are the two ways to push players to do it. But eventually, if you have too much variety thrown in, you know, people stop being as interested. HSR is mostly like a synergy creep, TBH. That I can totally get. And that can be kind of a similar thing to like adding a lot of variety, is getting a lot of pieces that just work well together in really niche ways, and they just keep making more of these like uniquely shaped bricks you can put together to get a stronger and stronger team. Yeah, I mean a lot of the issues in Grand Order come from like, imagine if you had let me put this in Star Rail terms as best I can while I find the right word for it. So imagine if you could get a light cone that just says you start every battle with your ultimate 90% charged. And then they had a character whose skill gave your whole party 10% ultimate. And so you could just open every fight and ult your whole board every time. That's kind of it. That's kind of the Grand Order like late game. They release characters that synergize so well with each other that without one of them you do like half the total damage or something. That I can totally see in terms of like getting, you know, different supports that do like weird niche things potentially to create these weird like these synergy parties where like you get the perfect 4 people all tied together, which can be really satisfying when you have it. That I'm sure of. Like, you know, I'm sure when you have all the synergy characters, it feels great. But, you know, I can definitely see the feels bad, you know? Okay. Let's see some story, I think. Actually, how many regular roles do I have? I have them. Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons that I don't know, I think I talked about this a little bit in the we have a temple. Maybe I talked about this in the last stream, but the reason I could never get into Genshin was that it had a similar deal to me and I just never got them. Doing like 5 million damage every rotation? Yeah. Hey, Arlen! Welcome. A bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. Oh, hello! Who are you? Mose. Okay. Or Mose? Alright. I'm with it. I don't know. I know one of these people. Welcome aboard. What is your deal? Deals minor lightning damage. Marks one enemy as prey and deals lightning damage to it. Gains 9 points of charge. Deals lightning damage to a single enemy. It launches talents. It's an assassin. Oh, neat. I'm loving the drip. When prey exists on the field, will enter a departed state. After allies attack prey, deals lightning additional damage and consumes a charge point. For every 3 charge points consumed, launches a follow-up attack on prey, dealing lightning damage. When charge is 0, dispels the target's prey state. He's a pretty niche character. I could see that. It's kind of reminding me of like Hunter's Mark from D&D, where you're like, I could see the benefit of marking one enemy as a really big problem and then trying to deal with them. But I could see why a character like Archer might just be better when the answer is just whoever's the biggest problem in that turn cycle. You just hit them really, really hard and don't have to worry about like picking targets or anything like that longer term. What is your deal? Basic attack consumes a portion of HP to deal lightning damage to a single enemy. That's neat. Massive lightning damage to a single enemy and lightning damage to enemies adjacent to it. So it's kind of like a balanced ult, almost. Nice. Damage based on currently missing HP. So like a bloodied kind of build. That's neat. Okay, cool. I'm for it. I think I'm gonna stick where... That's a cool sword. I think I'm gonna stick with who I've got right now, but that is pretty sweet. Have I pulled a better... Oh. Have I pulled a better code for you at all? I have. Attack by 10%, increase their damage to enemies afflicted with burn or bleed by 16%. This also applies to damage over time. Increase crit with lower health. Yeah, we'll throw this on. Why not? Sure. Nice. Okay. Time to check out this equilibrium stuff, I think. Or wait, lava rewards. Oh wait. Index rewards. What do we got? I keep forgetting the... Okay. Cool. Nice. So there's 4 main types of damage in this game. Damage over time, break, follow-up, and just attack. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm starting to, like... I'm catching the vibes of all the different damage types, but seeing where they, like... what the synergy points are for each one has been really interesting. In terms of what they've decided are and aren't really, like, full-on builds. Okay. Let's go catch this level reward. Because that seems worth grabbing.
Seems like Asta and Arlen are in trouble.
Controller, hello?
Still, it all sounds
Buddy?
like hearsay to me. Better keep them in the dark for now.
Okay. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Thanks for the summon, buddy. Upgrade mission. Let's do it. Quid pro quo. Hell yeah. Go. Trial of Equilibrium Part 1. Let's take a crack at it. These... They don't really seem to care what I'm doing, but might as well. Right? I'm always for wanton violence in game. I call it XP, but it's not really straight up XP. There's also weird stuff like true damage. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I've seen true damage thrown around in here before. That one's always interesting to me, how they handle it. Depending on the game. Because I know in stuff like League, you've got to be real careful with it. With who you're giving it to and why. Because I feel like that starts to get into the a similar space to what I was kind of talking about with Grand Order relatively quickly, in terms of like, you make a character that's really just has really high defense or whatever, and then you're like, cool, here's a player unit that is just entirely built around true damage. So really defensive enemies just have no answer. But okay, that's the trial of equilibrium. Strategy. Group up and hit it till it dies. Wow, that was fast.
Dragons, O calamity
Okay,
soaring above the land.
we are definitely hitting shit. Oh, and we get to hit the double right off the bat, too? Oh, I get to ult? Alright. In this game, it's more like a simple multiplier for damage. So if you do 10k damage and have 1.5x true damage buff, you deal 15k damage. Okay. Gotcha. Nice. Oh, okay, so it's more like a damage plus, almost. Okay. Cool. Anyway, that's one. Save that ult for two. Okay. Where's the way back? For now, true damage is just a buff. Okay, neat. We need a plan of attack. I have a plan. Attack. Me when I get you. Me when I fucking get you. Oh, I am getting a call. One moment.
How about this?
It's gonna hurt.
I need to be better.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours.
Okay, I am going to finish this quick quest, and then I'm going to have to hop out, at least for a little bit. I might be back online in about an hour or so. Might not be. But either way, this has been great, and I hope to be back on this in like an hour or so. And if not, I will be on Monday as well, doing some game development, probably this time, I promise. Because I canceled that one for this, and I should probably still do it soon. But there's one character that records the true damage dealt to the marked enemy and then does true damage for some % of the damage recorded. Oh, cool. Yeah, okay, I think I see how that would work in practice. Alright, see you later. Yeah, I'll see you. It's been really good hanging with you. Thanks for being, like, active in chat. I really appreciate that. It's always cool having people to talk to while I'm rambling in a room alone. Yeah. How am I gonna speed through this? Okay. Get him. Yes. I'm just yapping. I Star Rail nerd, TBH. No, I totally get it. I've got plenty of games that I like get way into in terms of like knowing builds and minute details and stuff. I love that kind of thing. And I appreciate all your input and all your like advice. Especially because like I know nothing, and generally like I tend to kind of feel my way through these for the most part. So having somebody who's like a little more knowledgeable can be great. Okay, did we get it? Okay, Trial of Equilibrium Part 1 complete. Awesome. Technique point earned. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Okay, cool. we will be back. Tell me if I'm yapping too much. No, you're all good. You are yapping a phenomenal amount. Found another Calyx mutation. Remember, different kind of Calyx is cool. Calyx Crimson. Defeat enemies to obtain trace materials. That's neat. Open the guide. Calyx Crimson. We have that now. Isn't that neat? Nice. Okay. We will examine the rest of this another time. I'm all about stats and big damage. Dude, min-maxing's a hell of a drug. Alright. We're gonna hop out for now. And I will be... If I'm on later, I will see you all then, hopefully. If not, I'll be live Monday. We're gonna just close out for the night. Or for the time being. Catch you later.